for team's clothing synergy here.
Oh no, a major disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, they both have masks. They're good. Double masks. Okay, so to let you know which player is which, port 1 is Zuppy, port 4 Stango, port 2 is Essy, port 3 Preeminent. Shout out to production for always having those graphics up for us.
Yep, and as you already mentioned earlier, if you're new to the set, the little, what would you call it, a dot, a period, a little circle?
That's Stango.
That's Stango.
And Preeminent has the other tag, the call tag.
Yep.
Shout outs to the Eagles, maybe an Eagles fan?
Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay, off the rip, Preeminent has lost to stock. And all the other Foxes pretty even percentage. The red team has their backs against the wall. Shine stalling, a crucial tool until your teammate gets back. Smart from Stango, able to reach the ground just to get up smash though.
Yeah, kind of the, for all the newcomers out here, the Yoshi holding shield equivalent for Fox to those.
Yeah, in a way, in a certain way it is, yeah. Oh, grabs the recovery time, and able to get the shine. Wow, nice shine.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there for Stango.
A lot of misfortune. Preeminent SDs right after getting the reversal. Yeah. And so taking stock, slight advantage blue team.
And
even game. It changes quickly in doubles, but it is good to know who has the lead at different times. So you can sort of assess whether or not you need to be, what your strategy should be.
Yeah.
And a good piece of advice I got from that same first Smash Sensei in teams, you have to check the HUD at the bottom, sort of like they're your mirrors when you're driving, right? Like you can only glance. Sometimes you shouldn't even assume that you have time to look at the numbers. Just look for like the relative color, because you know they get darker as you get higher percent, and the number of hits. And like it'll only take you a second, and it gives you some crucial information.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of positional changing, but I don't know if I've seen much tempo change. Like we've seen blue, blue, red, red. We've seen blue, red, red, blue. Like I don't know if I've noticed it's been dominant in one form or another for each team. Like we've just been seeing quality play and a lot of good edge guarding from Preeminent and Essy.
So the weakest thing about Fox and teams is probably his ability to hold onto his zone for extended durations, right? And his biggest strength is the ability to break through zones. Therefore, this is not zone play. This is highly tactical man-to-man action. And so yeah, those positions that you see, all those rules we were talking about, they don't apply as well in this kind of matchup. I like the back throw off smash, that's cool. I wonder if you do like back throw, I don't know if you have time for back throw, up tilt, weak reverse snare into something like up air or something that might kill.
Preeminent hasn't been afraid to be in the middle of both Foxes here, and...
Oh no, it's a 1v2 now, up smashing your own teammate.
That's the only recovery option you could take there.
What were you saying?
Preeminent was not afraid to be in the middle of both of the red Foxes there, which I thought was interesting because I'm assuming they were going for just damage trading there, low enough percent that I hope I don't get Fragile Fox to like off stage between two Foxes. And it almost worked there until right then when it turned into that 1v2 at the last second.
Yeah. But, I mean, they seemed pretty evenly matched throughout, right?
Yep.
As you mentioned, there's a little less, it's much more difficult to follow the logic in quad Fox matches, just because things change so quickly. And the thing that maybe you should watch out for if you're not sure what to look for is don't just watch necessarily one teammate. That's something people suggest sometimes. I think you lose the big picture on occasion. Pay attention to who each Fox is targeting, because you'll see sometimes both Foxes on one team will target the other, or they'll be ready to switch at a moment's notice, even mid-combo. And those decisions are particularly important in Fox mirrors, and Fox is also very good at target switching.
That was a really interesting thing that red team did there, where Zuppy was grabbed on one side of the stage, got thrown, and then by the time they were thrown, Stango was there after the throw animation to immediately punish.
Yeah, the throw animation, something that does not play any part in singles, very important in doubles for multiple reasons.
Yeah, we're talking about invincibility frames, we're talking about it just taking time. You've never thought about how long your throw takes until you have Stango running at you from across the stage.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter very much usually in singles. Okay, we're even stocks, but Preeminent does have the lion's share of the percent. Okay, tries for the up air combo. Preeminent does land on the platform. Still off stage in a dangerous position. Oh no, edge guarding Essy, and it got even worse. And there's 3 shine spikes. Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing in any matchup. If you go out as Fox to edgeguard someone, you have to be ready for another Fox to come edgeguard you. That's just a risk that you're taking. And in the quad Fox, especially at this high of a level, everyone is ready to make that counter shine happen.
Yeah, there's going to be that last Fox on top, and I thought they were going to be happy to take the one for one until Stango came in on top.
Okay, it was a nice up throw, up smash, but a great punish from Zuppy. Wow, and ends up getting the stock from it.
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where like the Fox recoveries, you can kind of expect to be on stage or on that top plat or on that side plat. And we saw Stango punish that immediately with that back air.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, there's a lot of reasons to go high as Fox in doubles. But unless the edge is free, you'll probably see Foxes go different variations of up almost every single time. Okay, this should be a end of the edge guard. Yeah, the get up attack is smart, able to keep himself safe as well.
Yeah, just holding ledge there and punishing the recovery.
Okay, a back air. And they're covering everything once again. He doesn't hit them very hard though. The up smash will do it.
Yep. Just going for safe aerials. It'll keep resetting. Yep. They're totally fine.
Stango and Zuppy kind of congratulate each other for a second because they made that tough choice that I mentioned at the beginning where they're like, oh, we have to switch spots now. I'll grab the edge instead because I'm closer. And sometimes if you both go to the edge, you don't get the edge guard.
Yep.
That's when things get ugly.
Yeah, especially with that like soft nair coming out off stage. If you had a moment of panic there, I mean, they're having a great time over there. But
I just had a moment where I read Essy's lips even though she's wearing a mask. She was like, yeah, sure. I don't know what, responding to what, because I couldn't read Preeminent's lips.
Want to go Pokemon Stadium?
Probably.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm thinking of Pokemon Stadium changes here. Because I think we did see a lot of side plat play, which is still there. I don't know if maybe it's just the stage size.
Yeah,
we saw some straggling kills or straggling miss kills.
And not having the top platform, I mean, you're more able to hold on to certain configurations than you're on others slightly. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what it is they want a little more control of the situation. Because when the more tactical edge they seem to add, the more red team sort of pulls ahead. Like that last game, an up throw up smash from, I think it was Preeminent, was able to get a kill. But then Zuppy was so sharp, was able to get an extended follow-up into a kill as well. And it was actually a favorable trade in terms of stock and percentage.
Essy's been doing a really good job of holding onto that stock until I speak. But even when it was like the 1v2 options, and I think we haven't talked about this a lot because we haven't had the chance to talk about like double Fox against double Fox, where in that 1v2, if they're spread out far enough, the outnumbered Fox can kind of just target one of them if the stage is large enough.
Yeah.
And what Essy did is she just ran back and then threw it an up smash. So even if she got approached on, like at worst, it would trade and they both die.
Huh. Yeah, it's a good idea. And you know, they did, Essy did something similar in singles, I think. Would like move away with an up smash that was like could anti-air or would basically do nothing.
Yeah.
Safe up smash was an interesting, that's that innovation I was talking about earlier. This safe up smash.
Yeah, this is the second time the solo outnumbered Fox has gone straight for Essy. I'm going to see some of this recovery option here from the side of blue.
That was kind of a scramble off on the left side of the stage. Blue at very high percentages. It's kind of like a fake lead for blue. I'd actually say red in some ways has the advantage. There's one stock. They don't have to push too hard for the other. In fact, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yep, and they know. Stango makes some pressure, and that's kind of the reason why blue team has an actual advantage now, although a small one. The up smash is going to do it. We got one stock apiece. Stango and Zuppy looking to advance.
Stango just kind of holding position here, forcing him to the right side of the edge.
Okay, and now Stango is the only one remaining. What can they do with this 1v2 scenario?
Yeah, but now you get 2v1, you're forced at the ledge. There's not much you can do here unless you get the Gimp with the shine. And back to ledge, we reset.
Yeah, tried to make space so that like could finish the Gimp, but there's just not enough time. And time's such an important factor in teams, much more so than in singles. Oh, wow, nice.
Mid-transformation, little flash.
Able to get an aerial into the up smash to finish it off. And now it's 2-1. So something about that stage worked better, maybe.
I feel like it almost, I don't know how, but it felt like maybe taking away that top plat slowed the pace of play down, because I don't think I was able to see anyone kind of stock tank, but Essy had multiple instances there where she was above 150%.
Yeah.
But I don't know how Pokemon accomplishes that. Maybe it's just a playstyle change because of the stage.
Yeah, maybe like in part because it's longer, and Zuppy and Stango have been really good at not like micro-spacing, but actually maneuvering, like having actual mobility to change like the game state, right? Putting themselves in different positions, whether it be high-low, crossing over people, or whatever it needs to be. And having the top platform changes things. And also, on Battlefield in particular, the platforms are kind of like not spaced horizontally very much, right? So there's a less dramatic version of that happens on Greenland because the side plats are like, have some horizontal distance between them and the center one. Able to get the grab, and it's a gimp, right? You can close it with a shine.
Yup.
Ooh, rolls up just a little bit early. Okay, a nice little conversion from Preeminent, almost.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of mix-up in the rolls there. Both Blue Foxes converged, and Zuppy was just able to throw out a back air and kind of jumble things up a little bit.
Yeah, those small, like, moments can totally diffuse your pressure.
Yep. And right there it goes from edge guard straight to being edge guarded.
Yep, and see that's a time when you do go to ledge. Actually, not even just so that you go to ledge, but so you can keep it for your partner. Okay.
Yeah.
Both red team off the side of the stage, both of them losing their stocks. And blue team has a little bit of an advantage here, one stock.
Yeah. Despite going to the bigger stage, I think this game's significantly more scrappy than the last.
Yeah, and you know, part of it might come down to that top plat again. Even though they don't use it all the time, it allows them to sort of be at any like X position on the stage at any given time.
Yeah. We've been seeing some good like offensive outnumbering and what they're doing with it from the side of blue team, which I haven't seen before. They're kind of just, you know, let's not even care about the edge guard. Fox is going to take a little bit to recover. Yeah. Let's just focus on this lone Fox and tack on 20 to 40%.
Yeah, which is an interesting approach because a lot of the times in teams, like, you expect to be able to finish a Fox edge guard, like, no matter the percent, right?
Yeah.
Like, at a certain point, Fox percent doesn't matter that much. An up smash will kill, and edge guard will finish. So it's an unusual approach, but maybe at those, like, lower or mid percents, it's worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, we're saying all this. The game's more scrappy. We're kind of, you know, there's some things we might not be understanding. Blue team has the lead still.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look at this. They both have their separate punishes going. Unfortunately, the red team able to converge. A nice shine against both of them. Keep the pressure up from Essy. Yeah.
And we're seeing good position swapping here from blue team. Oh, my opponent got thrown to you. Okay, I'll take yours instead. Recovery option for blue team.
Oh, they wanted to go into each other, but just a little bit early on the up B. That's a classic recovery trick. Okay. Now they really want to wrap up the Zuppy stock as soon as they can, because it's dangerous before then. Okay, yeah, Zuppy maybe appropriately at the high percent going out for the aggressive edge guards, the risky ones.
Yeah, probably going to go into this 1v2. Oh, they just reset positioning, take center.
Yeah, Zuppy a couple times has done this where he does like one of the longest possible dashes toward like whoever Stango's engaged with, and then we'll do a very quick turnaround target switch to the other person. It's worked out quite a few times.
Yeah.
You know, so we have a 3-1 victory for Stango and Zuppy over Essy and Preeminent. Essy and Preeminent coming pretty far in this bracket. There are a lot of good teams.
Yeah. I believe Spark and Zama were the second seed for the tournament, so on their way to loser semis, took down the #2 seed in the tournament, so pretty good win.
And that means that up next, we have 2 former SmashCon doubles champions playing against each other.
I believe we have everyone wearing the same t-shirt.
They're different.
Same style.
They are basically the same. They are basically, yeah, there's people's faces on them.
Yeah. I think it's similar poses as well.
Yeah, there must be a story to that I don't know.
Yeah, doubles winner interview if one of them makes it, maybe?
Maybe, we'll see. They do need this there. Well, I guess we can use this for the, while they do the smashies. Yeah. Let them interview each other. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, that'd be great. Grab all 4 of them up here, just chuck them here.
Nah, you don't want to leave players by themselves, trust me. They don't always know where to steer the conversation to keep the audience engaged. Remember, we're professionals too, just at a different thing.
Yeah, they don't know what the people want.
well, it depends. Stango actually, I don't know about all of them, but Stango at least a pretty decent caster too. it's just such a fast-paced set. I guess that's probably going to be the last Fox squad that we see, huh?
Yep, because now we'll be going into, I mean, potentially double Fox again. They might change, but
yeah,
I think we're just going to see, we are most likely going to see, based on what we've seen, double Fox into Fox Chic.
Yeah, so 3 distinct compositions remaining.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the missed recovery attempt, where they try to up B into each other, but the timing just wasn't quite right. So what do you think? Amsa and Axe, what are the odds versus the field? Because they're especially because they're winners, they're very heavy favorites, right?
Yeah.
So versus the field, what are the odds? Give it to me straight.
I think
what are the chances that someone's a not them wins? And there are 2 other very good teams. We've already seen Stango and Zuppy give them a challenge, right?
Yeah. I'm taking 2/3.
2/3?
67% chance of victory for the best pals.
That's pretty fair.
I think it drops in that first set if you somehow. I think they need to be theory crafting. What do we do with Amsa? What do we do in this one? What is this egg? What do we do with it?
There actually does need to be some sort of strategic change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they had a lot of good ideas. They were playing default like good teams quite well, and I think Double Fox is probably the team composition you want to play versus Amsa and Axe, right? But I mean, first they have to get through Credo and Panda.
Yeah.
And they have not matched up yet in this tournament, so.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Hard to say.
A lot of pals playing one another. I mean, that's kind of the theme of this doubles bracket, I feel like. We have the best friends in Amsa and Axe in grand finals, and then we just got a group of 4 little pals playing the losers finals.
Yeah, and I don't, I can't call it. If I had to say that, maybe I give Stango and Zuppy